Hello everybody, so welcome back to YouTube TV Plus, and today we continue with our Unit 17, and we have a lot of things to do today. We have a lot of work to do. We have reading comprehension, we have phrasal verbs, we have expressions, so a lot of things. So, well, let's get it started. So I have here my book 2, number 2, and the other day we stopped and point number 11, it depends on. So I hope you understood everything. As you know, if you don't understand, whatever you don't understand, just leave us a comment here. Okay, we'll reply. Okay, and we'll solve our doubts. We'll try at least. Okay, and if not, of course, you know you have our live class on Wednesdays at 7:30 Spain time. Okay, so there you can solve all your doubts. You can ask us. Okay, so well, let's get it started. Point number 12 here in Unit 17, and it's about the verb to plan. Plan to, when you plan to do something. Okay, cuando planeas hacer algo, when you have plans, when you are thinking about doing something. Okay, so a common expression would be, for example, hoy estoy planeando ir a Madrid la semana que viene. I'm planning to go to Madrid next week. I'm planning to go to Madrid. Okay? Dicho rápido, I'm planning to go to Madrid. Be careful with the pronunciation. Plan. Okay, it's not plan. We have the P, the L, and the A. Plan. Okay? For example, are you planning to come here tomorrow? Are you planning to come? Estás planeando venir. Another way to say it would be with a phrasal verb, plan on. For example, I'm planning on seeing you tomorrow. Estoy planeando verte mañana. It's the same meaning. I'm planning on, I'm planning to. The only difference is that if you use plan to, it has to be followed by an infinitive. If you use plan on, it has to be followed by ing form, un gerundio. Okay? So for example, ¿Qué planeas hacer mañana? ¿Qué piensas hacer mañana? What are you planning to do tomorrow? Or what are you planning on doing tomorrow? For example, it would be similar, like, for example, ¿qué piensas hacer mañana? What are you thinking about, for example? Okay? ¿Qué estás pensando? I'm thinking about going to Madrid tomorrow, for example. I'm thinking about going to Madrid. Well, I'm thinking about spending the day with my family, for example. Well, I'm planning to study all day, or I'm planning on studying all day. Well, it's not difficult, right? It's quite easy. You have to pay attention just if you use a gerund or an infinitive, if you use one way or another, okay? To plan. All right? Be careful, don't say plane, I'm planning. No, plane, it's a plane, another plane, un avión, okay? So, plan. What are your plans? Los planes. A plan, eso sería un plan, nombre, y como verbo, like a verb, it would be planear, pensar hacer algo, intención de hacer algo. Oh, that wasn't planned. Esto no estaba planeado. Okay? It's already planned. Ya está planeado. Planeado. Okay? I don't know if this is the word correct in Spanish. Okay? So, and you, what are you planning to do to improve your English, for example? Well, I'm planning to study every day, for example. I'm planning to study every day, so that way I'm going to get a great level. I'm planning on studying the whole afternoon, for example. I'm planning to. Both are the same, easy, right? So I'm not going to talk more about this point because it's very easy. I'm sure you understand, okay? To plan. Let's continue. Number 13. Number 13. It's about an expression. I can tell. What does it mean? The verb tell means decir, right? Telling to go, tell her, to help you, tell. What are you telling her? ¿Qué le estás diciendo? But it has another meaning. It has another meaning, and it means diferenciar o también notar algo. Can you tell, for example, imaginaros, a classic expression, wow, se nota que estás cansado. I can tell you're tired. Wow, I can tell. Well, I slept very, very badly last night. I don't know why, but I'm very tired. Oh, y que lo digas, se nota. I can tell. I can tell you're tired. I can tell you didn't sleep well. I can tell. It would be notar, for example, or can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference between these objects? ¿Puedes notar la diferencia? Can you tell? Diferenciar o notar sería algo así, okay? For example, there is a song, a very famous song, How Wish You Were Here. How Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. It's How Wish You Were Here. ¿Cómo desearía que tú estuvieras aquí? How Wish You Were Here. And the lyrics, la letra, fijaos cómo se dice letra. The lyrics start like something like So you think you could tell, so you think you could tell, que podrías diferenciar. So you think you could tell heaven from hell. El cielo del infierno. Can you tell heaven from hell? Puedes diferenciar, ¿ok? Sería también notar, diferenciar, apreciar. So, yeah, for example, wow, I'm studying a lot of English. I think I've improved a lot. Yeah, I can tell. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm improving? ¿Notas que he mejorado? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell you from your eyes. Se denota en la mirada, for example. I can tell you from your eyes. For example, here are more examples. ¿Cómo lo puedes notar? ¿Cómo te puedes dar cuenta? How can you tell? How can you tell? I can't tell the difference. How can you tell? Yeah, I can tell. Well, I'm an expert. I can tell. I can tell you studied. I can tell you studied. Se nota que has estudiado. I can tell. Yeah, y que lo digas. Una traducción formal sería se nota que una traducción formal sería se puede decir, wow, se puede decir que has estudiado. I can tell, puedo decir I can tell that you studied, for example. Wow, I can tell you're watching our videos. Yeah, you know a lot. Okay, for example. Noto que estás pensando en otra cosa. Wow, I can tell you're thinking about something else. For example, I can tell. Can you tell? Good. So it's easy, right? It's not difficult. Well, let's continue. This was number 13, and then we have number 14. That it's about pronunciation. Okay. So especially we have a sound de el sonido O, que en inglés en muchos casos es como una A. For example, it's like, for example, algo, ¿cómo se dice algo? Some, it's not some, una A abierta, pero es muy parecido. Some, some. For example, doctor, ¿cómo se dice doctor? It's not doctor, it's doctor, doctor. Caluroso, caliente. No sería hot, sería hot, hot. It's not hot, muy abierto, pero es hot, hot, hot. Doctor, for example, doctor. Some, lo mismo, some, some. We're going to see some examples we have here. Yeah, we have, for example, cohete, rocket, rocket. O también bolsillo sería pocket, pocket. It's not pocket, pocket. Okay, for example, rocket, y lo mismo, sobre todo se ve muy claro en doctor, 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 que no sea doctor, y somebody, alguien, somebody. Nunca sería somebody, no, somebody to love, alguien para amar, a famous song, somebody to love. If you listen to it, you're not gonna listen to somebody to love, no, somebody. Aquí en esta palabra la voy a explicar porque sobre todo some, tenemos la ese sonido, some, y también el sonido de cuerpo, body. We can pronounce it properly, and we can say body, como me voy de bares, body. Words ending by a Y, para las palabras que acaban en una Y, podemos elegir el sonido. Si queremos decir somebody o somebody, up to you. I like to change it a little bit and put an E, hay un sonido E, okay? Somebody, crazy, for example. Somebody, queda mejor si decimos somebody que no somebody. Okay, for example, my opinion, but you're free to do it or however you want to. You want to say somebody, no problem. Somebody. I like it more with an E sound, con el sonido E. Somebody. Pero sobre todo en lo que estamos trabajando la O como una A. Somebody. That's funny because there are some words that they work the other way around. Trabajan de forma totalmente distinta. For example, you say siempre, escrito always, and instead of an A, we pronounce a O. En lugar de una A, pronunciamos una O. Decimos always, decimos always. Okay? Or, for example, para decir todo, al, no decimos al, decimos all. So, el mundo al revés, ¿ok? So, las as como os y las os como as. No siempre, pero en muchos casos se aplica, ¿de acuerdo? So, some words work this way. Algunas palabras funcionan así, ¿ok? Aquí tenemos los ejemplos en punto 14. Lo que os decía, por ejemplo, caluroso, hot. It's very hot here. No se dice it's very hot here. Hot. Ese sonido es una A, ¿de acuerdo? Hot. Some people. Some places, algunos lugares, are hot. Some hot. Other words like doctor, se ve muy claro también, ¿ok? Como os decía. Okay, so practice that at home. So now we have number 15, intonation and linking words. Intonation, entonación, and linking words. These terms are very, very important for you to speak well, to speak real English. I don't know why, no sé por qué, but these areas haven't been studied a lot here in Spain. I mean, when I attended classes at the university at high school, we didn't used to study this. No sabíamos estudiar esto. Intonation, linking, pronunciation. No, we were focused on grammar and things like that. But in our opinion, it's very important. And if you want to sound like a native speaker, so you have to pay attention to your intonation and pronunciation and linking words. What does linking words mean? I mean, when we put words in a sentence together, so it's important how to link, cómo unimos, how to link them, cómo las unimos. For example, it's not the same we say, what are you doing? Que si decimos, what are you doing? For example, that is the linking words. Or for example, if we say, get out of here, sal de aquí, so it would be get out of here, get out of here. Change a lot, it's completely different. It's real English and academic English. But you want to learn real English, right? So get out of here. Okay, get out of here, get out of my way, for example. It's not like get out of my way, get out of my way, for example. Okay? That's what I mean when I talk about linking. And when I talk about intonation, so it's, of course, intonation. You know what it is, entonación. We don't talk this way. We never talk this way, even in Spanish. En español no hablo así. So, cuando hablo en español tenemos una entonación así. Y de hecho, depende de qué zonas, pues tienen mucha más entonación. So, in English is exactly the same, even more exaggerated. Okay, for example, ¿qué estás haciendo? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? For example, come on. Tienes que decirme la solución. You have to tell me the solution. Nobody talks that way. How do we begin in Spanish? Tienes que decirme la solución. So in English, we have another intonation. Come on. You have to tell me the solution. You have to tell me the solution. Okay? When are you going to be back? When are you going to be back, for example? When are you going to be back? No. When are you going to be back? And it usually happens. We usually make a mistake when we work on sentences, cuando trabajamos con frases. Why? Because we usually repeat them when we are in class. When I'm in class, I'm teaching, and students usually repeat the sentences as if they were robots. Like yesterday was a great day. No. In real English, if you were in real life and you talk to a friend, you would say, wow, yesterday was a great day. You know, we went to the swimming pool, then we were playing football, but it's completely different. You would say, yesterday it was a great day. We were playing football. We went to the swimming pool. That's it. It's completely different. And so you say, Yesterday was a great day. We were playing football. We went to the swimming pool and blah, blah, and so on and so on. And that's it, okay? So intonation, very important. So remember, when you talk, when you speak, it's way more important how you say it than what you say. Okay? How you say it than what you say. Mucho más importante cómo lo dices que lo que dices. Okay? If you look into public speaking, if you read about public speaking, how to speak in public, how to communicate, every method says the same. Todos los métodos dicen lo mismo. It's not so important what you say, it's more important how you say it. Más importante cómo lo dices. So intonation is very important. And you're not a native speaker, so intonation, linking, and pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation, very, very important. Okay, so now let's go back to our lesson. So we're number 15, and we have some intonation tricks here. Some linking tricks. For example, when we have a T, una T, and a Y y una Y, nos sale un sonido H. For example, H. So for example, puedes hacerlo, ¿cómo sería? Can you do it? No problem. Can you? But when it's a negative, for example, no puedes hacerlo, it would be, can't you do it? Can't you? It's funny because we're always correcting our students when they say you. They try to say you, and they say always you. You are here. What are you doing? No. But in this case, you has to be this sound you, very clean. But when it has a T before, so it sounds like chew. Can't you? Quiero que vengas. I want you to come. I want you to come. I want you to come. It would be impossible to do it perfectly. I want you to come. No, I want you to come. I want you to come. Chew. Can't you do it? Can't you tell me? Can't you tell me? Okay, for example. Or for example, with the past, did you? Did you know it? Did you know her? ¿La conocías? Did you know her? Did you talk to her? Did you? Ese sonido, okay? Did you? For example, more examples. Well, in this case, when D plus Y, G, it's quite different. It's not a H sound, no es un sonido J, es un sonido J. Sería did you. Ese sonido. Entonces sería can't you, y este sería did you. Did you come yesterday, for example? No podría ser did you come yesterday. Did you come yesterday, for example? For example, more, si tenemos una S y luego una Y, fijaros, nos suele formar el sonido SH, like yes you are. Okay, am I doing it properly? ¿Lo estoy haciendo bien? Yes you are. Yes you are. Así sería. Yes you are. Okay, so for example, when someone sneezes, cuando alguien estornuda decimos bless you. No sería bless you, no, bless you. This is the linking. It changed a little bit. So bless you. Tenemos el sonido S y el sonido Y. Bless you. Okay. So we also have, cuando tenemos una Z y una Y. Una Z, el sonido Z sobre todo it appears with the S, con una S al final de la palabra, especially with plurals, con plurales o con verbos como I was, is. For example, ¿qué tal tu familia? How's your family? How's your family? How's your family? Okay. For example, how's your friend? Where's your mom? Mom. Okay. For example, so these are quite tricks. So very, very important that, especially that we're always correcting the Y sound. It's an Y, because people get mixed up between the Y sound and the J sound. For example, they say you where they should say you, and they say jacket. So when they should say jacket. El sonido J. Jacket. July. June. No puede ser July, no. July. And with con la Y, yes, year. For example, año, year, no es year, okay? Ayer, yesterday. No es yesterday, okay? Yesterday. So that's why here we have these examples, because it works different. It works different because they change because of the word, because of the sound they had before. Okay, how you understand? Okay, number 16. Here, number 16, we have. Let me see what we have here. Yeah, number 16. We have 16 and 17. And number 16, we have reading comprehension. Okay, comprensión lectora. How do we have to work? What do we have to do with these points? Well, with these points, very important. First, you can listen. You have to listen to the audio. You have to listen to the audio. You can find it in our book. Okay, and then try to pick up as much as you can. Pick up, entender, coger. You have to try to understand as much as you can. Tienes que intentar entender. Okay, they're recorded by Fran in a normal pace, en un ritmo normal. So you have to try to understand. Okay, once you listen to it, you can listen to it again. Then you have two options. You can read the answers you have in the book. Read the questions and try to answer. And let's see, you understood things. Or if not, if you don't understand, you can try to read it aloud. Especially out loud. If you read it aloud, it's going to be good for your pronunciation. It's very important. Okay. If you read it, you can read it before that, you can listen to it with the text in front of you. Okay, it's going to be easier. First thing, try to listen to it without the text. Second, listen to the text, but with the text in front of you if it's quite difficult for you. Okay, so here we're going to find things related to our unit, expressions, structures, a lot of things. Okay, and it's good for your pronunciation, as I told you, because if you read aloud, you're going to learn how to listen to yourself. And you learn how to listen to yourself, it's going to be easier for you in the future to pronounce, to make sounds, to reproduce certain sounds. Okay, so now I want to do something. I'm going to read a little to let you know how you should work on this text. Okay, so for example, if I were you, after listening to it and after that, I would read it. Yo lo leería out loud, en voz alta. Okay, for example, first sentence: Antonio Garcia can do anything he puts his mind to. Look, this sentence is quite simple, right? It's quite simple. Antonio Garcia can do, but we have can, it's not can do anything he puts his mind to. For example, Antonio Garcia can do anything he puts his mind to. His mind. Fíjate que no es mind, no, mind to. He puts. No es lo mismo, no es puts, es puts. He puts his mind to. And then we can give it a little bit of intonation. Antonio Garcia can do anything he puts his mind to. He's in good physical shape. Fijaros, si tenemos problemas con la pronunciación, lo que vamos a hacer primero es palabra por palabra. He, que no sea he is in good physical shape. No es shape, es shape. He is in a good physical shape. Okay, we can compare it with the text you have recorded. Okay, he can run a marathon in 3 hours. Wow, that's a lot. He can run a marathon. Fijaros que no digo he can run. Si lo diríamos mal, fijaos, diría he can run a marathon. He can run a marathon in 3 hours, for example. Okay, but we have to get this. He can run a marathon in 3 hours. With intonation, how do it be? He can run a marathon in 3 hours. He can run. He can run. Can. Remember, about pronunciation, sobre pronunciación. Las consonantes are very strong. Can. Run. It's not can, no, can. He can run a marathon in 3 hours. Antonio can bike over 160 kilometers in about 5 hours. Wow. Antonio can bike over 160 kilometers, fíjate cómo digo kilometers, in about 5 hours. He can speak fluent Spanish, English, and French. Currently, What does it mean currently? For example, currently. Currently means actualmente. Actualmente. And then you will say, then what does actually mean? Actually means realmente. Okay? Actual. Antonio currently he's studying Italian. Fíjate como digo Italian. No es Italian, Italian. Antonio can effectively run his own restaurant in downtown New York. Wow. He's a good catch, this Antonio. Es buena pieza, ¿no? However, sin embargo, Antonio can't communicate well with his wife. With intonation. However, Antonio can't communicate well with his wife. Okay, we have to try to get this intonation and this rhythm, okay, and this pronunciation. I know, it's hard. It's quite hard. I had to do it when I was studying English. When I started studying English, my pronunciation was horrible. I used to speak like, hello, I'm here to talk to you. Apart from a lot of grammar mistakes, I used to have a horrible pronunciation. But working hard, recording myself even, and doing these kinds of exercises, reading, analyzing sentences, words, linking words, intonation, so I got a good pronunciation. So, I mean, if I did it, you can do it. Okay, so everybody can do it if I did it, because I was horrible at languages. So I remember that with sentences or texts like these ones, textos como estos, I used to repeat and repeat. I used to get a sentence and used to work on that, repeat it in word by word, different sounds, till I got it, hasta que lo conseguía. Or till I almost got it, hasta que casi lo conseguía, okay? Because it's not easy, I know, okay? But that's what you can do. You can read it, and in a text like this, you can learn a lot. You can learn expressions, you can learn a lot of things. And then you can answer the questions. For example, number 1, is Antonio in a good shape? What do you think? Yeah, it's in a great shape, in a great physical shape. What can he do in 3 hours? Do you remember? So he can run a marathon in 3 hours. That's incredible. That's incredible. Not everybody can do that. Okay, I can't do it. I took my first marathon last year. I did it in less than 4 hours. But for me, that was a great goal. But in less than 3 hours, it's almost impossible for me. Okay, so for example, number 3, how long can he bike? ¿Cuánto puede ir en bici él? Do you know? Did you pick up? ¿Lo habéis pillado? I'll tell you. 160 kilometers. 160 kilometers in around 5 hours. Sobre 5 horas. That's a great average. Es una muy buena media. A great average. Okay? So here you have a lot of questions. Okay? So I'm going to continue. And I'm going to go for the last point. Voy a ir a por el último punto. Number 17. And what do we have here? We have phrasal verbs. Tenemos los verbos compuestos que tanto nos gustan. We love phrasal verbs, right? No, I don't like it. I don't like them. I hate them. Well, let me give you some advice about phrasal verbs. Déjame que os dé un poco de consejo. Don't lose your head about them, okay? No os volváis locos. Important, very important. You have to recognize them. Tenéis que reconocerlos. You have to learn what they mean. It's not difficult. But if you want to use them in a dialogue when you speak English, it's quite difficult. It's very, very difficult. For example, in my case, I don't use them a lot. I use them, of course, but not a lot. I mean, but it's more important that you know when someone is using one and you know what they mean. If you don't use it, if you don't use them, it's not as important. Okay, but of course you use them. Mejor, better, okay? Okay, so number 17. So, first phrasal verb. Estos son todos relacionados con go. So, go for. ¿Qué significa? Intentar. Realmente significa intentar ir a por ello. Aquí lo tenemos como ir a por ello. A por ello. So, go for it. Okay, go for it. Significa ir a por ello, intentarlo. Come on, go for it. Inténtalo, a por ello. Another meaning, for example, go for ir a por algo, okay? So now I'm looking for a new guitar. I'm looking for a new guitar. I want to buy a guitar. And I'm asking about it in some websites, en algunas páginas de internet. And the other day, a person replied, I would go for the Fender or whatever. I would go for that one. Yo iría por esa. I would go for. Come on, go for it. Vea por ahí. We can also use it in an ironic way, en forma irónica para decir como, oh, allá tú lo quieras, go for it, allá tú, go for it. I would go for example, I would go for the highest level. Iría por el nivel más alto. I would go for the highest goal, el objetivo más alto. Okay, I would go for it. Come on, go for her. A por ella. Go for her. I would go for it. Okay. So, are you motivated with your English? For example, come on, go for it. A por él, a por ello. Okay, go for it. It's easy, right? So, ¿cómo se dice también? Tenemos otro. El segundo es go off. Go off. What does it mean? Go off. Go off. It has two meanings. Uno sería para relojes, la alarma, cuando la alarma saltó, the alarm went off at 7 o'clock. The alarm went off. I hate it when my alarm clock went off. I hate it. It's the worst part of the day, I think so, no? Doesn't it happen to you? I hate it. I hate it when it goes out. Sorry, when it goes off. Cuando salta la alarma, to go off. And what do you do when your alarm clock goes off? Do you stop it? Do you spend some time in bed? Do you get up at the same time in the same minute? I can't do it. I was spending around 5-10 minutes in bed, just waking up myself, despertándome. Okay, so to go off. Another meaning it has to algo que estalla. For example, la bomba went off. La bomba estalló. And otro significado más diferente, abstracto, would be echar la bronca, carrañar. For example, he went off on me. Sería como estalló. He went on of me. Aquí le aparece como los ejemplos que tenemos aquí. He went on of me. I don't know why, but he was very angry. And suddenly he went on of me. Estalló en mí, que sería como me echó la bronca. Okay? To go off on someone. Okay? Remember, bombas, despertadores, y someone when someone tells somebody off. Tell off significa también echar la bronca. He told me off, me echó la bronca. I don't know why, he was very upset. He told me off. He went off on me. He went out of me. He went on of me. He went off on me, sorry. He went off on me. Me echó la bronca. Okay? So, number 3, to go out. Go out. What does it mean go out? Significa salir y también irse y también salir de fiesta. For example, hey, what are you doing tonight? Are you going out? ¿Sales un poquillo por ahí? ¿Sales por ahí? Yeah, I'm going out. I'm going to go out with some friends. Do you want to go out? ¿Te apetece salir? Yeah, we're going to go. Let's go out. Let's go out. Okay? No, I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to go out. I'm going to stay in. Stay in es permanecer en casa. Es lo contrario. So go out is the contrary. Yeah, do you want to go out? No, I'll go out on Friday, for example. I don't want to go out till April, for example. In my case, for example, the other day, my friends asked me, hey, Carlos, are you going to go out this weekend? And I told them, I'm sorry, I'm not going out this weekend. I'm not going to go out till April, something like that. I told them, probably I'll go out sooner, saldré antes. Pero that's what I told them, es lo que les dije. To go out. También salir, sin más, I'm going to go out for a second, for example. I'm here in my office. Sorry, I have to go out for a second. Tengo que salir un momentillo, ¿de acuerdo? Por un segundo. To go out. Also, también, for example, las luces se apagaron. Lights went out. The lights went out. Las luces se apagaron. Para explicarlo de esa forma, okay? And we also have the last one, is to go over. ¿Qué significa to go over? Go over means repasar algo. Sorry, I finished my report. Would you mind going over it, to go over, okay? Go over it, or to go over something. Can you, for example, can you go over my exam? Pues realizar mi examen now. I'm very nervous. Can you go over it now? Go over, okay? So, well, now these were the phrasal verbs here in this unit, and, well, we're finishing. As always, as I told you, remember, you have any doubts about whatever, leave us a comment here. We'll reply, we'll solve your doubts, okay? And if not, we have our live class on Wednesdays at 7:30 Spain time, okay? So there you can ask us whatever you want to. Fran or I will be here, we'll be there in front of the camera, so trying to solve all your doubts, okay? And remember, just this unit 17, that just to do a quick review, so it was about was were, especially about was were, very important, a very, very important point, talking about English grammar. Was were, you were here, I wasn't here, I wasn't your friend, the past of the verb to be. Very, very, very important, okay? So we saw it, also the expression to be born. I was born in Spain, for example, had to say nacer, okay? And also we saw verbs like give, read, give it to me, give me the book. Remember, it changed a little bit. They work in a different way if we use the noun or the pronoun. And also we saw things like supposed to, the verb to ask, would, the meaning of would, and especially the pronunciation. And we also saw expressions like it depends on, to plan, to do something. We saw it today. I'm not going to review what we saw today because it's quite clear for you. But remember, this was a quite extensive unit, quite long unit, and I think it's worth it. We saw several things, very important things, and it's important you have them clear. As I told you, if anything is not clear for you, leave us a comment, ask us. We love you when we love you to ask questions, que nos gusta que nos preguntéis. So, leave us any comments you want, any questions. I want you to attend our live class on Wednesdays. So believe me, it's very helpful for you because it's a real class. It's a real class for you. And now there are a lot of people, but the more the better. The more people, the more doubts. And the more doubts, the more answers. And the more answers, the more you're going to learn. Okay? So, well, I'm finishing now, and I hope you liked it. And I'll see you next time, next video here on YouTube TV Plus. Okay? Bye.